from the Insurgent premiere, well not premiere, but I'm watching Insurgent, yay! I got my precious collector's edition here, so I got the book here. And we thought we would discuss the differences between the movie and the book.
Yes, as you can see, we're also dressed up in a beautiful occasion. Got matching tattoos.
Yes. We talked about earlier in the video about how we made them, like how to do this yourself if you want, or any other tattoo, because it worked really well for us.
Yeah, you just have to have a good eyeliner, or not a pencil but a liquid would be easier to use.
Yeah, so it doesn't dry and it's still wet kind of, so when you press it onto the skin absorbs it.
Leaves an imprint.
Yes, and then you just fill in the lines.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get down to the movie talk. We loved it. It was amazing. It was mind-boggling. It was, and you'd think reading the book, you know, you go into YA adaptations, and you know what's going to happen. It doesn't surprise you at all. This surprises you, and it hurts your brain because you're like, but this is important, and this is a major plot line. What happened to it? Because of the whole box thing. Oh wait, yeah, it's very different.
The thing is, you've got to question whether what's in the book's going to be in the movie, because as you see from other movies and books that we've seen,
your favourite parts get cut out and you learn to accept them.
Yeah. The thing is, sometimes what you don't expect is something that you absolutely love.
Exactly. So, that's it for the non-spoilery people.
So look out for the spoilers alert.
Yes. So come back if you've read the book, don't plan on reading the book, and you've seen the movie, because they're going to be comparing both of them. We won't mention what happens in Allegiant though, so.
Because that's still a secret.
Yes, well, it's not a secret that for people only watching the movie, then yeah, you don't know what's coming. And yes, we're not having tea time like Epic Reads has its hot chocolate time. But we shall do a little book shimmy later. Yes. So, first of all, movies, it's like the book starts off like an hour later. They're on the train heading to Amity. Whereas the movie starts and you wake up, actually, you go into it and they won't let her in. And then she sees her mother and Will. Oh, Will.
I liked Will.
So did I.
But it's sad that he had to die that way, so it's in the first movie.
Exactly. And you can clearly see the guilt and grief she feels over them, which I like that they show that, like it's a good way of showing it. And then she wakes up and you're like, okay, so they are at Emily, they are safe. We're not letting you in.
The thing about her having her nightmares is that she couldn't take it much longer, so she decided she wanted to change. So
yes, so
she
that
cut
led
her
to the
hair.
haircut.
Yes.
And in the book, I imagine like a pixie cut or something.
No,
like
a bob, Kimmy.
Oh, you got sorry.
We expected a bob.
Whereas in the movie, they gave us a pixie cut. Whereas, like, it works for the movie, sure, but it's that mental image that starts.
It wasn't what we were expecting.
No, that's when we were watching the trailers, we're like, no, this is not right. It's supposed to be longer.
Yeah.
But that's just your mental image.
Well, as you see through the movie, every time that Four asks
What's
if she's
wrong?
okay, are you
Yeah. Same as in the book, I was like, damn it, Tris, just tell him. I can understand why she didn't, and they show that in the book, whereas in the movie, it's not, I can't even process it myself. And Paul's a lot more accepting of that later on,
I always
like
question
without her
why.
explaining.
Because she trusts everything else on Paul. Why can't she tell him the truth about that she's still having nightmares?
Because telling him makes it real, saying it out loud makes it real.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah. Tristan guns. I mean, she's always holding a gun. There's no problem about that, like in the book where she can't hold a gun anymore because that killed Will. Last time she held a gun, she killed one of her friends.
And also ended up with her mum dead trying to save her from
Exactly.
getting shot, and her dad as well.
So, like, that is not even in the movie, which, yeah, I can kind of understand, but I wish it was, because it's shows so much in her character and everything. But oh well. Peter. Hated him so much in the books.
Why would you have him like that in the books? Seriously.
Like, I can understand him, like, that he's questionable morals, kind of.
Doesn't know which side he's choosing.
He's a bit of a flip-flop, but not questionable morals. He stands by his morals. I'll give him that. But in the movie, it's just like, isn't it sunshine and rainbows? Oh, look, a rainbow. I'm gonna bait you, Tris. I'm gonna make sure you attack me. But he's funny in this one. And, yeah. And then we don't get to see drug Tris like we do in the book.
Like,
High on happy serum.
Yes.
Peace serum. Oh my god, I love that scene in the book.
It's questionable why they didn't put it in and what. You want to see our reactions.
I hope it's still a deleted scene or something because I want to see it. But I think it is a deleted scene the way the plot went. Oh well. But one of my favourite parts. It's like, you're mean, I'm mean. That's why we belong together. It's just like, okay, Tris.
We'll let you talk what you want to say.
What did you do to her?
Well,
She's all sunshine and rainbows. This isn't Tris.
No.
Okay. The erudite attack on Amity when they were trying to find the divergence.
Yeah.
And Peter rats them out. It's like what? You're supposed to run with them, and Tris saves your life, and that's important. But what? That didn't happen? I don't understand.
Like, they get told they have to split up and everything, but then all three of them go together except for Peter, and Peter goes over and rats them out. Like, seriously?
Well, they were kind of leaving him behind, but that's because of the way they did it in the movie. And
yeah, like
trying to shorten it, they stuffed it up in parts.
They missed key points.
But they made up for it, kind of, in a way.
Yeah,
because that was very important. But that's one way that you've read the book, you go to the movie expecting one thing, and you're like, what? But this is important. Yeah, I was kept on my toes the whole time.
Yes, every time something wasn't right, she's like, that's right, this should have happened. And she's like, yes, a lot of people are questioning why you're still talking in the movie.
I wasn't talking out loud.
You're still talking.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Well, after they get chased and everything out of Amity?
Yes.
Yes, I said right. Well,
you have that awesome epic train jump scene.
By four, and it's like, yeah, will he make it?
Of course, it's 4.
Hello, he's epic.
We can't lose 4. He's just
in the perfect landing, stuck that nicely.
Exactly. He's 4. He's a god. Nothing's going to happen to him. He's not going to get hit by a train.
No. So when they're running up the side of the train and Tris opens it and everyone had to get in, it's when they get jumped by the factionists.
Yes, and Tris is just out of control. I'm going to punch you. And I'm just like, he's just self-together, love.
They give each other a look, seriously. And then was like, okay, I'm going to make sure she stays behind me. And yet, next minute she's like punching another guy.
Whereas in the book, I don't think there is even conflict. I think it's just, I'm Tobias Eden, and problem solved. We got to take you with us. You're coming with us.
His name is enough to get by.
Yeah, not like, we've been looking for you, it's you're coming with us.
Yeah, but on the train, what you don't expect is that Tris's brother, Caleb, he gets attacked, and next minute he starts beating some guy, like seriously.
Exactly, I'm like, excuse me, you're Caleb.
It's brutal.
And I'm just like, this isn't Caleb. I don't understand.
You expect Caleb to be the little shy in the corner bookworm.
Exactly. And then we meet Evelyn Johnson.
Yes, Four's mother.
Not at all what we expected. Like,
No.
older, like greying hair.
I actually expected a lot older.
Yeah. But don't get me wrong, the actress plays it very well. What's her name? Naomi Watts. She does an excellent job at it.
Took us a lot of searching because we forgot how to.
We forgot her name.
Yeah.
Sorry. And then they go to Canada.
Just rest of the group.
Yeah, of course, you gotta go back to Dauntless. That's the other thing. They never go back to the Dauntless compound. Let's just stay at Kanda.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's not safe there.
A lot of shit happens in the book that doesn't happen in the movie. A lot of
Yeah.
fight scenes and people almost getting shot, like Jack Kane. Is it Jack Kane? Yeah. Almost gets killed, and yeah, it's just like hand over the divergence. And with Christine almost dying, I couldn't, but I was just like, I don't remember this. I remember them jumping, and poor Marlene. I mean, you love her so like, she is just another person there in the movie. In the book, you're like, oh my god, not Marlene.
You gotta love every character.
Exactly.
When you lose one, it's just like,
Whereas
I
the
lost
people
one
in the
family.
movies will have no idea the pain. Oh, Uriah. Yes. I'm
Just-
so glad that
He's
cast
got
him
it,
right.
seriously.
He was perfect. But he didn't know he was divergent. I'm sorry, you went through Dauntless training with 4. You know you're divergent.
Like,
Or helped you. Come on.
It's when he gets shot and he's like, oh, why am I still awake? It's just like, really?
Really? Come on. Maybe you're not erudite. Maybe he's not an erudite.
Maybe. It's when Eric catches them and brings them over and puts them in cuffs. I don't know how you'd say it. But it's when he shoots them once he finds out that they're like 10%.
That was cool. I was just like, I didn't expect her to be 100%. I thought it would be like
No.
a larger, like maybe 50%.
But
Like-
a 400, that's just like mind blown.
Yeah, and like, I'm not gonna go in the 3rd book. Yeah.
I still want to know what 4's percentage is.
You should know. You've read. I can't tell you later.
No, but
I'm
when
not
on
telling-
this, when I'm thinking about this movie, when they were actually doing that scene,
Oh,
I questioned
yeah.
what would
there's,
his be?
There's a reason why I haven't done it because he's. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna go into that unless
Yes.
you've read a Legion, then you know what I mean.
Yes. But when Eric goes over to the little girl, it's just like, is he seriously gonna do this?
This is heartbreaking, and then Triss.
Saves the day.
Yes. And then Triss almost dies, and she's 100%. It's like, yeah, of course.
You're gonna find another trusty one.
And people are like, oh, of course it's you. It's like, yeah, like,
Hello,
that's why
it's
she gives you
obvious.
so much trouble. I mean, she was abnegation, turned dauntless, and she's
Turned
smart
rebel.
as hell. So, of course, she's one of the most powerful divergents, or the most powerful divergent.
But the thing was, when Paul comes to the rescue, it's just like, hello, it's kind of obvious. I beat you, Eric.
Exactly. I beat you in training, when we were training. That's why you've lost some teeth. You think you're going to beat me now? Come on, really?
Okay, back to Eric for a second. How does he get, bless you,
Thank you.
how does he get from 3 piercings to
To
2?
2. I'm just like, and also
Is it magic?
he's supposed to have more piercings, like a full one, but the actor's not going to do that.
No.
That's okay. But from 3 to 2 in like an hour, really?
These little iffy people. Okay.
The trial at Camden now with the truth serum. That was hard to watch.
Yes. But 4 went by and it was just all go.
And the whole Marcus plot in the book was just by the wayside, just by getting rid of one little question of what's your biggest, deepest secret.
Yeah.
Whereas they do find a way for it to Triss in that quest, like they don't ask that question, but they find a way to get the answer out of that one because that's a major plot thing. And yeah, and in the book, she can find the serum. Like she decided to say that she killed Will, not that the serum was torturing it out of her.
Yeah.
That was painful. I couldn't. I was almost crying. I was tearing up.
Well, like at the beginning of the movie, we agreed that we would not cry. Well,
It's like this movie's not as sad as most movies.
Kim couldn't cry.
It's just like nope. My eyes teared up at a few points because it's just like so many feels.
Yeah. Well, still at that point, a lot of things. See, I really thought that she was going to break out of the sim at one stage, but then when she started getting really edgy and
Yeah,
fighting it, then like you can't fight her, it'll get worse. I was like, she's not going to get through this.
That's supposed to happen with 4, not her. So Orwell's. And
At
then
least they got through with it.
Christina's relationship with Tris, that was nothing. Like,
It's
it
like
was
a matter of
this-
seconds.
Yeah, a few seconds. And even then when she saves her later on from falling,
There's no, I'm so happy I'm
I-
friends with you. Nothing.
I realise now why you had to kill him. There was no getting out of it.
It was your life or his.
Exactly, and I forgive you now. And that is so important in that relationship of friendship and everything. But it's just not in the movie. I understand, but I also it's a very big book.
Yes.
Like, you could have done 2 movies. I know they like to do that with the last one, but like this could have been 2 movies easily.
I don't like it when they split it though.
No.
As long as it has like all the information we need, that's what matters.
I will go with splitting it because it gives you more time.
Yeah.
That's the only way. They're not going to make 4-hour movies, although I would go see that. A lot of us fangirls would go see that. We're only
I wouldn't
shits.
survive sitting that long.
Yeah, well, you're the outlier.
You guys, sorry, know how when what's her name? When Christine, I think of her name. When Christine was like under like the hypnosis control and everything.
In a simulation by
Yeah.
the dark things.
That thing is. Well, see how Tris just shot up. It's the thing that Tris could save her, but that you had to see the other one fall. It's just
Oh, that was that you don't know the character in the movie.
no.
It means nothing. Like Marlene and Lynn's relationship and Uriah.
Yeah.
That you have that love triangle there and the pain makes good books. Veronica, you know that very well. That's how you've sold 3 very successful books on pain.
And so, after all that happens, everyone like turns against her except for, of course, 4, who tells them that if they want her, they have to go through him, which is like,
Yeah.
oh my god, romantic.
In the book, their relationship is a lot more rocky. Like, it's never a love triangle thing, but
It's very smooth.
it's them keeping
Back to the
secrets from each other.
scene where it's goodbye for Tris.
Yes. It's wrong. I mean, like, I was expecting earlier in it for, like, Tris to throw herself at 4 with all that grief and everything, and that's her way of coping, and 4 turns her down. Like, they come close, but it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Whereas the movie tends to lead you to believe that something happened.
Like seriously, people, it's like a joint make-out session. They both strip off their shirt and next minute they're in bed together.
And you wake up and they're not wearing any clothes.
Come on, people, a lot of things can happen without
They're gonna
that happening.
like that is a clear saying. This is what happened. It's not like they didn't
It might
show that
happen.
it stopped. Like it is very definite as in movie terms. That's how they do it with movies. So it's just like what? Whereas in Allegiant, you don't even know if it happens.
Like, does it or?
Yeah, it's like, did anything actually happen? It could have. The way it's written is like, I don't know.
See, I think it was kind of like a distraction. So she's with him 1 second, next minute, that's a good one, as in she's ready to give in. And she just walks
And
away.
then she leaves, and it's just like, oh, Tris. I understand it. Like I would do the same. Everyone just is gonna kill themselves without their control.
Everyone dies around her, of course she's going to think that way.
Exactly. She's abnegation at heart.
Yeah, but when she's walking off and Four's mum sees her, and then the next day, she's like, what? I never knew. It's just like,
Really? Drama queen much. I mean, come on. And you're not gonna stop him. You've seen how much he loves her.
and she's the reason that he's back there for you, because he'll do anything to
Oh,
protect her.
don't leave. You could have stopped her.
Like, come on.
But she didn't really want to stop her. That's yeah.
I really see the connection of light between them. I think it's just a way to get to Four.
Yeah. Okay. Simulations. That was different. I imagined like brain testing and that's what it kind of was like in the book. MRIs and Tris was in on all the knowledge, whereas this whole box thing got me confused.
Oh, but the
Passing
way they went about it-
simulations. Yeah. It was cool the way they did it, don't get me wrong, I liked it. But like that's one thing you go from the book into the movie and it is so different. Good different,
Yes.
but like they're completely different. Like you've gotta separate the book from the
Different
movie.
spectrums.
Exactly. When Paul comes to save the day, she's like, oh. And then Peter rolls out. Oh wait, when Tris first passes him, not who drugs
Must
her.
be. Like, come on, people.
And then it's
She's
just
not
like,
gonna just
no,
die.
and then she dies. It's like, yes, I was right. This is the right scene. And it's like, let's roll her past 4. Which is like, no.
He like has a breakdown, like goes at Peter, and Peter's like, well, come on, we'll do your thing. And he's just like, oh, I
Okay.
understand now. Starts fighting.
And then just get out of there. It's like, okay, Peter, you're good in this. Like, you did that in the book as well, but I like your personality more in this movie. And in the simulation, he wasn't like, when she chose not to shoot him, oh, he wasn't underestimating it. Oh, you're not going to shoot me, stiff. Really? I'm not. Let's shoot you in the arm. Whereas she's just like, no, I'm not going to. And that was her saving his life, although that didn't actually happen.
No.
But the intention was there.
Yes, but the thing is, he saw it, which means
Yeah,
he
that's
knew that she would have done it anyway.
exactly.
It's just the way it was found it.
Caleb,
What a great brother.
I forgave him in the books. Like, there's pain in Allegiant. I'm just gonna say that. And it takes a lot to forgive Caleb. But I did that.
I didn't.
In the book, at least, he is the one who got this drugs for Peter to help. Whereas he's just clueless. And he doesn't even care about his sister almost. Yeah, sure, he's got tears in his eyes, but it's just like, ugh.
He doesn't do anything. Like, seriously, Peter's there, and next minute he shows up, and it's just like, oh no, what's happened? And he sees his sister die because
Well,
of
he thinks
simulation.
so, but yeah, exactly. It's just
He
like-
doesn't know that she was alive, and he didn't have much of a reaction. Seriously.
Exactly, and so I don't even know. I love Ansel. Like, he did the acting so well of Caleb. It's just like, oh Ansel, we love you so much,
It's
but
just-
I hate Caleb.
It's just the way he's smiling and everything's good. And next minute he goes to watch simulation. It's just like serious.
And then at the start he's all, I can't run.
Like seriously.
We love you, Ansel. We're not
We're
being
not judging.
No.
It's just you're an amazing actor.
Yes, we love all the actors. I mean,
Yes.
Theo James.
Oh my god.
Yes, please.
Just
Shaylee.
without this, ooh, no one likes that.
Shaylee is amazing. We love her.
It's just the way she acts. She takes on the roles
She's so good at portraying the character.
and the emotions given throughout.
Exactly. Oh, the last thing in the plot was Janine's death. I mean, that was a big thing in the book with Tori's character growth, is that she's the one that kills Janine. But that's because the whole box thing is different. There's no getting into her office and stabbing her.
Yeah.
And then Triss was like, no, we have to get into her computer to get this message out. Excuse me, sorry. Okay, now some other final things. The costumes were absolutely amazing. They were like, it's just like, yes, that is Amity. And they did the blue Dauntless ones really well. Though it's not realistic unless they had them designed beforehand, before this whole attack, and then assuming that this would happen. Which, although they're everywhere, so they could have thought of this earlier and just be like, this is probably going to happen. We need new Dauntless uniforms made.
Yeah, but the thing I wasn't expecting was that Triss in white, you always see her in grey or black.
Yeah, but
And
at
she's
the
in
start when
white.
she's this white nightie, and it's like, that's
It's
odd
so-
for your character.
It's
I
like
like it,
pure,
but
but
exactly.
since when was she pure when she's the one fighting with herself?
It's odd. Yeah, I don't know. The technology was awesome.
Like seriously, what type of technology? Like
It was more complicated than the book, but the book and the movie are different. You have to separate them because otherwise you're gonna drive yourself crazy.
yeah,
I should have.
we went crazy just waiting for as soon as we heard that it was coming up with a countdown.
Yes, exactly. Oh, that's the outfits. I mean, fangirl much.
Organised.
Initiates for the win. Okay, that pretty much is it.
That covers everything that we thought of.
Happy hot chocolatey. and a little book shimmy. I can't shimmy, but what else? Let us know what you thought of this video. Give us a like if you liked it.
Don't forget to subscribe.
And we'll see you guys next time. Bye!
Bye.